and welcome to Crafty Tuesday. Lovely to be with you on another Tuesday morning, and a bright sunny Tuesday it is as well. We've had some lovely spring weather, haven't we? Which is why we did those daffodils last week. And of course, this week on Sunday, it's Mothering Sunday, Mother's Day. A day when we can say thank you for the people at home or the people in our lives that take care of us, the people who love us, and the people that we love as well. And there are lots of different ways we can do that. And particularly this year, one of the nice things we can do is perhaps make them a card and post it to them or leave it on their doorstep. Or we can just make them a lovely picture. And the thing that people love at springtime is flowers, isn't it? I know we did daffodils last week, but I thought that today we'd look at how we could make some lovely cards to give to those people who love us and care for us, just to say thank you for all your care. So that could be mummy or grandma, an auntie, daddy, granddad. Could even be your teacher at school who you've probably seen this week, or at nursery school. There's so many people that we could say thank you to this week. So I've got a few ideas here, and most of them I've got to say I'm going to have to explain to you how to do them rather than do them myself, but I will do one. The first thing is I thought you can, with a handprint, make a tulip. That's the one I made, and of course my hands are so much bigger than your hands, so I could only get one on the page. But all you need to do is a handprint and another handprint next to it. Paint on the leaves, and you've got a lovely, lovely tulip. Do it in different colours. And you can see there I've written on the top, what have I written? Oh no, I haven't written anything on the top of that one. So there you are. That's how you could do a tulip. Or you could make a picture like this. I love this. I think it's absolutely gorgeous. But I had to cheat. Don't tell anyone. That's not my handprint. Look at that. If I'd drawn round my hand, it would have been huge. Much, much bigger than that one there. And then what would have happened is I wouldn't have been able to make that lovely pot of flowers. So I printed it off the computer. It might be that you can do that, but actually I don't think you need to do that, because I think if you've got coloured paper at home, you can just draw around your hand and cut it out. Or you can just print like you did with the one that I suggested with the tulip, and then put a pot and little flowers on there. You can see that I haven't stuck them right down. The leaves are a little bit off the paper, and that was quite intentional. It wasn't a mistake. And then I've written at the top, Happy Mothering Sunday, thank you, and a heart on the pot. But you could decorate it however you like. You could do it with white paper and use felt tips or crayons. Remember, if you're getting out the paints, be very careful where you do it. Don't get into trouble. Then the last thing you could do is paint a lovely, lovely picture. There's nothing that people like more than something you've made yourself and a picture you've painted yourself. And all I did, you know that I quite like sponges, because I find sponge painting, if you use sponge paints like this or sponges, it's not as messy. You don't need lots of water, and it normally keeps the grown-ups happy. So what I thought we could do is we could do some flowers like I did there. There's two ways you can do it. Just take the paint, take the yellow and put spots of yellow, because the yellow in the middle, most people think of flowers as having yellow in the middle, don't they? So you can put yellow spots in the middle with the yellow. You need lots of little sponges, because otherwise it does get a little bit messy. The colours go. So just there we are. I've done 3 again. Then with your little paint pot here, get another colour, whatever colour paint you've got. You could do pink, and you just go round, putting the spots all the way round, and you've made a nice pink flower. Then the next thing you do use a different colour. It's much easier if you've got a different colour sponge for each one. And you can go with purple all the way around, or whatever colours you've got. You could do red, you could do blue. Doesn't matter what colours you use. I've got a blue next, I think. This is a smaller sponge, so it'll make it a smaller flower, but that doesn't matter. You don't have to do just one circle round. You can do more than one circle round. And then you've got like that. See, it's very simple, isn't it? And then with another sponge, and this is a sponge that's got it's sort of a square sponge rather than a round one. Put it in the green paint and you just go like that. And you've got the lines down, which makes the stems. Then all you have to do with the green paint again is put the leaves in. Isn't that simple? And then you can write a message on the bottom. On that one I just wrote Happy Mother's Day. You could write I love you. Thank you for helping me grow. That's a nice one, isn't it? Thanking to help you grow. Or if you want to be really clever, you could try making just one big flower. So all you have to do is put the yellow in the middle again. Shall we do our big flower in pink? I like pink. So let's do our big flower all in pink. And we go all the way around with it like this, with the pink paint, with your sponge. And you've got a nice flower like that. Nice and spring-like the weather is at the moment. I think it's going to change tomorrow, but it is still spring out there today. You go back to your square one and put your leaves on. And you've got one pink flower. There we go. It doesn't have to be pink, it can be any colour you like. And again, you can write a message on there. You don't have to do it with sponges, you can do it with what you like. You could do it with tissue paper, just make flowers with tissue paper. There's so many different ways that you could make cards. And I think that's really what you should do this week. Make some cards. Make cards, as I said right at the beginning, make them for the people that you know, love you and care for you and look after you. As a way of saying thank you. Thank you so much for that care that you've given us. So that's what we'd like to see this week on Crafty Tuesday. It's been great to be with you. And let's see lots and lots of different flowers. See you next week then. Goodbye. Bye-bye.